Today I'll be sharing with you 12 fragrance oils that are very affordable and wonderful opportunities to really experiment with different notes and scents and kind of explore perfumes in a way that's very accessible. So yes, I'm very excited to share these 12 with you. But if this is your first time watching, hello, my name is Anya. I love fragrances and I post on this channel every single Wednesday along with bonus videos in between. So if you're interested, definitely stick around and subscribe. So I'm going to first talk about this one right here. This is Oud Rose's Choco Musk. I think I need to put these down because I have many oils to share with you. There are going to be many. And these are also available on my Amazon storefront as well if you want to shop. They're all, I think most of these are right around the $5 mark, if not even less. So first I'm going to tell you about Choco Musk. This is honestly one of the best oils that you can get because it's very reliable and it's definitely compliment getting. So I first got into oils when I was getting into perfumes and I didn't really have a lot of money to spend on different scents and I didn't really want to buy a lot of scents and then not know what they smelled like. So I got oils. I got oils because they were affordable and they were easy for me to get and I could pretty much experiment with different notes and smell different things and discern what I liked and what I didn't like just by having oils. And yeah, so most of the time oils will not project as much as an alcohol-based perfume because if you don't know, oils are... When a fragrance is made, they usually start off with oils and then they infuse the oil with alcohol and that creates the perfumes that we all know and are familiar with. So a fragrance oil is the oil by itself with no alcohol. So sometimes people wear it for religious reasons, other times people wear it because it's a really just convenient way to have a scent easily accessible. You can put it in your bag, you can also put it on wherever. Oils generally will not project as much as a regular eau de parfum because they don't have any alcohol. However, most of these oils are very strong. I'll tell you which ones are not if you want to kind of like start off with a more subtle oil. And I love oils because you can layer them with other fragrances and it's a great way to help your fragrance last longer and also just diversify whatever you're wearing. So yeah, Choco Musk, this is a fluffy hot chocolate scent with marshmallow. That's what I get whenever I smell this. You might be familiar with the Choco Musk spray perfume, the Eau de Parfum, and I featured that one very prominently here, and I think that one's great because it's super convenient and it's lighter, so it's great to layer with other scents. However, this one is definitely, in my mind, my favorite because it's such like a fluffy cloud of hot chocolate and marshmallow. It smells so good. The Eau de Parfum is a bit more powdery. So it's a little bit more powdery, more focused on the vanilla. This is absolutely amazing. When I tell you, I have worn this and people ask, where are the cookies? I smell cookies. Someone bring cookies because they think that it smells that photorealistic, and it really does. I have like 12 of these that I kind of give out sometimes to people, but I also need to have them as backups because I am obsessed with this scent and I never want to be without it. It's such an essential if you're a gourmand lover. Okay, so this next one is definitely not for the faint of heart. This is one of those perfumes that's a little bit more experimental. And I'm saying experimental because I want to really give you an idea of what these smell like. So some fragrances I'm going to tell you about, I'm like, okay, this is a fragrance that you should definitely try out because it will likely be something that everyone likes. This one is a little bit more niche in terms of what you might prefer. So let me backtrack. So this is called Saat Safa, and personally, I really like this scent. This has oak moss, rose, jasmine, oud, and let me see the rest of the notes. You have musk, citruses, patchouli. This is a very kind of like a mossy take on an Oud Rose combo. It's quite masculine leaning, and I think it's, I hope it's, wait, no, it's not leaking. Okay, yeah, no, that's the other fragrance. Okay, this is very strong. It's very strong. This is easily something that will transcend. It will project. This is a strong fragrance. And honestly, I would love to smell this on a guy. I think I've worn this a little bit, not that much, because this is a very intense scent profile and you have to wear it in the right area. I feel like this is like, for example, if you're going to wear this to the office, you probably can't wear this. You probably wouldn't be able to wear this to the office in the U.S. because this is just so strong. So this is definitely a heavy hitter, but it's very, like, I really like it. So like if you like oak moss, this is one to try. I mean, oak moss or moss. I mean, the notes say moss. I don't really know the difference. I'm sorry, but this is like a grassy, earthy, not grassy, but like more of like an earthy floral with oud. So yeah, this one is a little bit more traditionally masculine leaning, but I like to have it. I would say this is definitely a unisex perfume in my opinion, but if you're a woman and you want to have some presence, this is a good one to try out. But I will caution you, it's one of the heavy hitters, and you have to like a grassy kind of like you have to like an earthy patchouli to like this one. Everyone kind of really became obsessed with Soft by Oud Rehab for quite some time, and I'm going to give you my like unfiltered opinions on it. I know it's a really affordable scent, but here's the thing. I'm very particular with my perfume, and I have found that sometimes it pays to spend a little bit more money on your citruses, because if a citrus is affordable, I feel like it can very easily turn into like a cleaning product scent, and unfortunately that's what I get with this one. I was gonna be honest. It's like a very, very zesty, citrusy scent. It smells kind of like frosting almost. It smells good. This is something that I would suggest for, say, like maybe someone like younger that wants to get into perfumes, and you don't want to give them something that's going to be like a little bit too expensive. So this is like a fun way. Like this is fun. The packaging is girly, or like the way the bottle is like labeled is girly. It's nice. Would I say is the best one? No. And it's actually kind of funny to me that this was so hyped, because there's so many others from Oud Rehab that I think are better. And yeah, this video features mostly Oud Rehab oils because I have so many of them. But I have some other oils I can easily mention in other videos. But yeah, this one's nice. I don't think I've ever really worn this one. I just got this because it was hyped and I was curious about it. But I wouldn't say it's like your top choice. This is not my top choice when it comes to Oud Rehab perfumes, because I just think they have a few other better options in my opinion. We have another oud with Sultan Al Oud. This is a vanilla that's very spicy with quite a lot of oud. It's a sweeter oud. Yeah, I really like this one. So this is definitely like, okay, some of these smell very woody, like, and this one is definitely that. It's like a sweet scent, but it's sweet with the vanilla, and it's a woody perfume because of the oud. Yeah, I really like this. It's like a soft, spicy perfume too. So, Sultan Al Oud, this is another amazing option if you want something that's a little bit sweeter. I would say this is unisex. This is most certainly very a more approachable take on an oud, especially comparing it to Saat Safa. And I think I actually need to get into this one a little bit more because it's really, really pretty. It's like a nice spicy vanilla with quite a lot of oud. So yeah, I really like this one. Sultan Al Oud. This one is really pretty. It's on the stronger side, but I think it's definitely a little bit more crowd pleasing because of that vanilla. So yes, this is beautiful. This next perfume takes me back because Golden Sand was one of my favorite scents when I first started getting into fragrances. Again, I didn't really have a lot of money to spend, and I wanted something that was like a little bit more gourmand. I wanted to experiment with like ouds, and this one was one I just gravitated towards over and over again. It's more like a moderate performer, so it's not going to be super overpowering. So yeah, this is Golden Sand. It's kind of like your floral caramel fragrance with oud. There's quite a lot of caramel in here, and personally, I can really smell the floral notes. I can't really discern anything in particular, but I feel like a kind of like floral undertone with that caramel, a bit of amber and oud. Yeah, it's a pleasant scent. It's definitely a little bit more approachable, so it's not like your hyper-realistic gourmand perfume, but it's like a sweet caramel oud with florals. Golden Sand. This one is a really pretty one, and I feel like this is like your perfect cozy cold weather scent. And I would say it's definitely unisex, but I would I would say this would smell amazing on women. So yes, golden sand. Next up, we have Al-Shaikhah. I'm very bad with pronouncing these. I think I will list them all below. Sometimes I don't do that. I'm sorry, but this time I will. This is Al-Shaikhah. So this is interesting because you have looked at Oud Rose, but you have dates here, and it's definitely a little bit more floral. You also have some incense and citrus. I definitely don't smell the citrus as much. It's like a soft incense perfume. I smell a little bit of the dates, but I know from experience I smell more of the dates when I wear this on my skin. I'm not putting these on my skin because a lot of these are very, very strong, and I don't want to. I have things to do today, and I don't want to like have a different opposing scent on my skin that are going to last all day. So I have had experience wearing this one a lot, and I would say the dates note really comes out on the skin for me personally. So yes, this one is a nice one. Yeah, I really like it. You kind of have like those like floral notes there. Again, florals, not something like more like a spicy floral. I'm trying to think of like a Western interpretation. Yeah, like a spiced floral perfume. So a lot of these florals are like spiced florals. Next up is Shaikhah, and this one takes me back because when I first got into perfumes, I was kind of like very intrigued by the note of geranium. And you have your Oud Rose here. You have a bit of saffron, but this is definitely more like a resinous geranium perfume. And if you don't know, geranium kind of, to my nose, geranium makes things a bit more kind of aromatic. And you have that geranium here with those like more like heavier hitter notes. So yeah, this is an interesting scent. It's definitely a bit more unique. I would call this unisex, but it's more leaning towards something I think a guy could really pull off. I don't really see a lot of women gravitating towards this scent personally. So yes, cardamom, jasmine, white musk, ambergris. You have your saffron there. This is definitely like a warm, spicy scent. It's a bit earthy. Yeah, I really like this one. I wouldn't say it's a love, it's a like. This is also something, like I said, I feel like men would gravitate towards this one a little bit more than women. I would say, I like to say a lot of things are unisex because I really think a lot of people can pull off different things, but this is more traditionally masculine, if I had to say. So, yes. Shaikhah, there you go. So the next one is Oud and Rose, and yes, you have like your Oud and Rose. This one is a little bit more complex. It has some fruitiness. It says strawberry, black currant, and pink pepper. I don't know if I get that traditional interpretation. I don't know if these notes are actually accurate. So yes, this is a fruitier take on a rose. I don't know if I smell all the other notes listed I see on Fragrantica, but this is fruitier, rose, a little bit woody. So yeah, a good starting point if you want to get introduced to oud. This is definitely not one of the more overpowering ouds that I'm gonna show you. This is like a good beginner-friendly option, and I would say it's unisex. Okay, the next one is so much fun, and I'm very familiar with this one. I would say this is one of my most worn oils that I have. It's Rasha by Rehab, and I love this so much. So if you have smelled Gucci Rush before, and you're familiar, I mean, this is like a very ambery fragrance with florals. However, this smells like a Barbie doll head. And I say that, and you might think, okay, what the heck? But this literally smells like a Barbie doll head. So like imagine like a girly scent, but a scent that smells plasticky, almost rubbery. This is that. It's so interesting. Again, if you smell Gucci Rush, you might have smelled a perfume. That perfume is very similar to this. I wouldn't say they're copies, but they have a lot of similarities to the point that I really wanted to get Gucci Rush until I tried this, and I kind of fell in love, and I'm not getting Gucci Rush because I already have this, and I have the perfume. I would say this smells a little bit more fruity than the perfume. The perfume is where you could really get like that plasticky scent that's like kind of like unusual and really fun. Yeah, sometimes I just want to smell like unusual. I want to smell like fun. I don't want to wear something that just smells typical. And yeah, Rasha is definitely that for me. I really, really like this. I think it's. I think this is a special one. And yeah, Rasha. Next, I have Dehn Al-Oud. Okay, this is like honey and oud. Very, very woody. It kind of smells like being at the Home Depot. Not gonna lie. I really like it. So yeah, like a honeyed oud. But this is definitely like a little bit more like a, dare I say, skanky oud. I don't know if that's a proper term, but this is an out there fragrance. It's unisex, leaning traditionally masculine. But I really like it. So it's a sweet fragrance, but if you don't want something that's like super sweet vanilla, this is a good option to try. So that's it for this video today. I know this was a lot to go through, but I hope you enjoyed it and found some value in maybe just exploring some perfumes and oils you might not even have heard of before. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you next time. Bye.